Hi everyone, this is Miss Anne, and welcome to another coding video as part of our Unplugged coding series. Today we're going to be talking about this app called Code Karts. This is another great introduction or primer to coding. This app is developed by Idoki Academy and is geared for children 4 and up. It will allow a child to dip their toes into the coding waters by going over step-by-step patterns, cause and effect relationships, and how putting their own input into a device affects the output. This app does cost money. It is $2.99 on the Apple iStore or the Google Play Store. However, the first 10 rounds are free for parent and child to test out. It is very similar to Daisy the Dinosaur in how kids will click and drag icons to start and to code their cart through the racetrack. So let's begin. First, you're going to click on the red cart or the red race car. By clicking on that, it will take you to all the games that you can play. This explains that this is the free version and that you can buy the version for $2.99. We're just going to click X. So this is what it will look like. The first 10 rounds are available. Normally they would be grayed out when you first come on, but because I played this game before, I already played the game, so they are blued out instead. You can always unlock the game, they will always have that option. So this does have an in-game purchase option, so if parents are not looking for something like that, there are other apps that I would more likely recommend. But this is a really good primer, so we're going to talk about it. So we're just going to click on the number 5 and I'll go over everything. So this is what it looks like, and I'm going to turn the volume down so you guys can hear me a bit. There is, as you can see, some sound in here so that it kind of has that life like you're going outside, going for a drive kind of feel. On the left-hand side are all the options for children to select. In the first 10 rounds, most of these options are grayed out. You're still learning the app, so it only introduces the options when you're ready. And we're already on racetrack number 5, so hence why a bunch of these are now open. When you play this game, you always start with the keys to the car. So that purple key icon means that you're going to start your car up, and that means that you're going to go in the same direction until another line of code is introduced to tell the car to move somewhere else. And they are highlighted where our car needs to turn, and they are color-coded. So that first bend is yellow, and that means that we need our cart to go down along the track, and guess what? Yellow is going down, so we're going to put yellow first. And then the next color is green, and that means going to the right. And so we're going to have him go to the right. And then we have blue, and that blue means going up. So we have our blue, and it's going to go pointing up. And then we have our green again. So again, very basic overview of this game. It is obviously teaching kids coding, but what is also great about this game, for especially the younger audience, is that there is some color recognition. The yellows, the greens, the blues, the purple. Also, especially for kindergartners who are just going off to school, one of the skills that they're going to need to know is directions, left from right, up and down, and so you can actually have that conversation about directionals, to the right, to the left, going up, going down, and even with the even older kids, you can talk about north, south, east, and west. So there are opportunities to kind of learn. So now we've put our code out there, and now we want our race car to go. You will just tap on the race car, tap, and now he'll move along the line of code. And it tells you at every point as to when that code has been used up. At the end of the line of code, you have this little congratulations, you succeeded, and so that's going to encourage kids to come back. So what would happen if you incorrectly put your line of code? Well, we could start our car, and then we can just put the pieces in here in any which way. We know that this is incorrect because I didn't even look, I just put the colors there. We're just going to tap, and when it's incorrect, just like a car would, they have a little simulation of, uh-oh, he hit the bumpers. Okay, try again. You'll notice on the upper left-hand side, you have the little car times however many cars you have. You have 3 opportunities at the beginning. I used up one. And it'll also tell you what track you're on. Okay? So, this is the Code Karts app. And I'm just going to go to the front. There is some other things that are really good to note for parents. The little gear, or if you hit the kid icon, I'm going to hit the gear, they do have a lock for kids so that they don't get into something that they're not supposed to. So you would just do some simple math and it will take you out into this area. This is for parents, where it has like the walkthrough. If you have any questions, you would hit walkthrough. It'll take you to, they have like a help guide. The parents guide has just the basics of how to play the game. Settings are for changing the language. And then if you wanted to know what other apps Idoki Academy has created, you would click on that. You will see that there's a sign up and a sign in option. Parents can register and create an account. This will allow them to personalize things, but also to add multiple children. Because if you want to add a kid, you have to create an account. So if you have multiple kids and you want to make sure that they are all working on their own things, this app will allow for that. So that is just some of the basic things, the basic overview of Code Karts. And we hope that you guys enjoyed this video. We'll be back in a few minutes with another video for you guys to check out. But this is Code Karts, and as I mentioned, the first 10 rounds are free, but you would have to pay $2.99 if you would like to unlock the full game. It's good for kids ages 4 and up. And yeah, that is Code Karts. So we hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you very soon for another bunch of coding videos coming up.